Well, Canada's Best Karate churns out martial artists of all ages, but lately they are setting new standards. A black belt is a lifetime pursuit for some students, but as Jordan Cunningham tells us, one young student is on the fast track.
The process for earning your black belt usually takes about 7 years, and when you start training at 4 years old, that means you should reach that esteemed martial arts milestone at the ripe old age of 11. That's the path Boden pursued, and he might just be the youngest black belt in Canada.
How'd you feel when you finally got it?
So happy. So excited.
And it's pretty amazing in the fact that we've got 5 schools and about 2,000 students, and he's the youngest since 1993 to get this, so it's a pretty big feat.
Fueling these fists of fury is Sensei Lee Mueller of Canada's Best Karate. He knows that a black belt is more than just something to keep your pants up.
You missed.
And it's more than just a physical accomplishment. Black belts are armed with honesty, integrity, and responsibility.
Because when you say you're a black belt, people go, ooh, I'm a black belt. That means you got to be a black belt in your attitude and your physical ability.
Yeah, listen. If you don't listen, you don't know the kata.
You have to be polite and respectful all the time, because that's what it means to be a black belt, not, oh yeah, I'm a tough guy because I've got a black belt and I can beat you up.
Yoda would certainly agree with all these teachings.
A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and defense, never for attack.
We very much like the Star Wars philosophy in a lot of things we do. So yes, Yoda would be right there.
Unfortunately, those virtues don't extend to the faraway galaxy of household chores.
Is Boden's room a lot cleaner ever since he got his black belt?
No, the discipline stops at the room. I think the room was just as messy as it was before, but his attitude towards life has really improved.
Well, Boden hopes to be a force at the Island Open in February. It'll be his first big competition with that black belt around his waist and a chance to compete against the island's best.
First. I want to get first.
He's in an 11 to 13-year-old division, so he's the bottom of the age bracket, but he could go as far as he wants to go with this thing. He's got the work ethic behind, and he's got the talent to back it up.
In Saanich, Jordan Cunningham, A Sports.
Thank you, Jordan.